right? ETH is up. So they made money. And that's why you see a lot of these projects getting their floors beaten up a little bit, because people are still profitable, right? Even if they're dumping on the floor, they're still making money. It's a different conversation if ETH is down and then they're dumping, they're losing money, right? That doesn't make sense to me, right? And any type of investment, anything I buy, any investment I put money towards, I want to make money. That's the name of the game, right? Anything in life, if you're paying for lessons for your kids, you're paying for them because you want them to get better at a sport. You want them to get better at reading. You're investing money and time to get profitability, to get a better outcome. So same thing with the Web3 space. If you're buying NFTs, if you're sweeping the floor or minting projects, you want to make money. Nobody wants to lose money, right? It doesn't, there might be some people out there that say, yeah, listen, I'll dump it on the floor, take a loss and try to make it up on the next one. There are people out there that will do that, right? But at the end of the day, ETH is up, and, people who minted projects, at 0.09 when ETH was 1,000 or even under 1,000, now ETH is 15, 16, 1,700, and they're selling at 0.06, they're still making money, right? They didn't lose money, right? One ETH is one ETH, and that's how we always look at things, right? We look at the dollar amount, right? Because at the end of the day, you sell an NFT, what are you going to do? You're going to move that money to your exchange and you're going to cash out, or you're going to buy into another project. So you want to obviously watch your bank account grow and not go down.
100%, 100%. No, I agree with everything you're saying. That one ETH is one ETH is just something we always come back to, and it's just something I always remind people of, man. Like I like how you said that, and reminded people that, hey, the market's actually kind of going up. What I thought about was the Rhinos being shit a month ago, $100, damn near right at mint price, and now mint price. I haven't looked lately with the prices, but I would assure you probably at least have doubled your money by now. I mean, almost damn close with just how the market has kind of moved. Because there was a point in time where I was minting Rhinos and it was sitting at $800-900, and now we're sitting pretty firm at 16. So I know I've doubled my money on Rhinos. So it's just something to think about. I'm also not listing for 0.07 at I'll just make my $100 back because the Rhinos aren't going anywhere. Like, yeah, they are. I mean, you first thing you come up, we're excited as shit to get to 75%. Yeah, me too, man. I cannot wait till the people start seeing, and then that hundo comes, and then I mean, it's just after that, it's rocket ship. I've been dealing with you guys long enough to know that, but neither here nor there. Don't want to don't want to knock down anybody that like, hey, making money. Don't ever
No,
step
of
away from it.
course not. And listen, there was people that minted when ETH was 800, 900, 1,000. And some people sold at, some people sold some nakeds, right? They sold them at 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Some people sold some night helmets at 0.2, 0.12, right? They're making $200, $300, $500 on NFT. They paid $80 to $90 for, right? I want people to make money, right? Like, that's the name of this game. You don't want to see people lose money. You want people to make money, right? Being
Oh
a
yeah.
founder and starting a project is one, to educate, right? Financial literacy is what we preach. But two, we want people to make money. We want people to mint our project, want people to see the value in what we're bringing, and want to get other people involved. And yeah, they're going to make profit, right? They're going to charge more. They're going to charge on the secondary more money because they said, listen, I got in early. I got the jump. Now I'm going to charge you more to get in, right? And that's how it should be in any project you do. Any project that you follow, you see the entry. Now all these new holders are paying double what the people who minted the project out at from the beginning. Um, listen, it's the name of the game is we want to build a community that we can educate people, make people just change their mindset, right? Success is a mindset, and that's what we preach. And, there are people in our community that have genuinely have changed their mindset to everything they do in life is now different, right? And it's not really me or JT or other community members. It's just us showing that, or even just it's there, right? I always tell JT, like, dude, I didn't do anything for you. Like, everything you've built, it's been there. You just haven't had a chance to get it out, right? You haven't seen things differently. You've always been looking at things one way. And I just show you a different way to look at things, but everything you do is you. I'm not doing much, right? And same with the community. Like, we just show people and talk and preach that mindset. And then when they adapt and grow that same similar mindset, they start seeing the world change around them in Web 2, right? They're starting to see things differently. They're starting to do things differently, and they're becoming more financial illiterate, right? They're becoming more successful, and they determine their own success, right? At the end of the day, you determine what success is, right? To me, success might be, $100,000. To you, it might be, $1 million, right? We all determine our own success, right? And at the end of the day, once you realize that, like, you can be successful because you determine if you're successful or not. Nobody else does, right? And that's what we want people to understand, that, at the end of the day, you make your own, you write your own book, right? At the end of the
Mm,
day,
mm,
and you want people to keep reading and keep growing. You got to make sure you're taking the right steps to grow yourself. Um,
150%. Hell yeah. I was thinking of a couple thoughts there on you said, and you said you write your own story. And I thought of this quote: most men suffer in quiet desperation, most women suffer in quiet desperation, either way. The quote is just most men. And you guys at the respected Rhinos, just what you're and what you're building, who you guys are, who you and JT are offering that way to level up your life. And it's really cool to see people change their mindsets, and like you were talking about, and really get this different feel about investing, or just passive income, or making generational wealth. And people who maybe would used to undercut, or maybe just have the wrong idea, are now part of factions and creating strong floor prices. And I go back to looking at Bullish and everything he's doing with the party hat trade, with the party hat club right now. I mean, I made the bold prediction that this time next year, every single NFT floor is going to be one ETH. Well, I don't think that it's that overreactive, or that crazy for me to say, when you have small little factions that are willing to say, yeah, we'll put our foot down, we'll list for one ETH. That's changing people's mindset. People are seeing that, and that's only going to continue to go up with different factions and different groups of people, and then throughout the entire project. And eventually, you're just changing the entire mindset of all of Web3, and then you're changing the mindset of the entire damn world. And then we might actually start getting some places again. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm connecting dots where there aren't any. I don't know.
I mean, listen, you are starting to see things differently, right? When,
Mm,
from the day we first talked to now, you're a completely different person, right? Believe it
mm,
or not, right?
mm.
Um, your ability to reach out and carry these podcasts, and come up with the material and the questions to, get out that quote unquote alpha from other founders and from community members and from these projects, like, that is you growing, right? At the end of the day.